Thanks for allowing me into your home. You know, for most of us, the start is what stops us. And what do I mean by that? Well, I think the most difficult thing for most people in our industry is picking up that phone and setting the appointment. It's not giving the presentation. Often, the people that we're showing our business opportunity to, they're either going to see some presentation that's on video, or it's a conference call, or we've got some partner, a support partner, somebody who referred us to our business who's helping train us, and they're going to do the presentation. Our job is to set that appointment. And I think that's the most difficult thing we can do. In fact, I know that there are days, and I've been working from home for a couple of decades now, and there are days that this telephone right here weighs like 5,000 pounds. It's so difficult to pick up. And maybe you've had that experience as well. And so I'd like to give you a couple of examples of calls that you can make, some scripts that you can use that have been very, very successful, at least for me and for a lot of people that I've coached and mentored. So I'm going to deal with 3 different types of people today. The first would be like your closest friend. Now, this is a little aggressive, and it may not be for everybody. I'm just putting it out there. If you like it, use it. If it's not for you, totally cool. Now, if it's my best friend, I might pick up the phone and just go, "Hey, Bob, what are you doing tonight?" "Oh, I don't know. Nothing, I guess." "Great, I got to come over. I have something to show you. Can I come over around 7, or do you want me to come by 8 or 8:30, 9 o'clock when the kids are asleep?" "Well, what's it all about?" "Bob, I'll see you at 7 or 8:30. When do you want me to come by? I got some big news. I need to share it with you. What's best time for me to come over?" And let him give you a time. That's it. Now, you may be saying, "Look, I can't do that. I am not that aggressive." And it's okay, fine. So let's go into sort of a little bit softer approach that deals with the same type of really close friend. "Hey, Bob, you know how over the years we've always said if we found something really great, we want to share it with the other person? Well, guess what? I think I found it, and I really want to sit down and show you what I'm up to. Listen, if I'm right, you and I are going to make a lot of money together. But if I'm wrong, please, I want you to share with me your opinion. So I'd love to pop by. What are you doing tonight? Can I come by after dinner, maybe 7 or 8 o'clock, or would tomorrow be better?" What is it? That's what I'll show you. I can't do this over the phone. And by the way, let me step out of character for just a second. It's really important, no matter when you're calling somebody and no matter what script you're using, it's really important to a couple of things. Number one, be yourself. Just because I say these words doesn't mean you have to take everything word for word. Make them yourself. I'm a little more aggressive maybe than you are. You might be more aggressive than somebody else. You might be very soft. This is about concepts. You take the concept and make it you. Bring it into your personality, okay? The other thing that you want to understand is that when you're calling somebody to set an appointment, whether it's to meet them one-on-one for a cup of coffee, whether it's to do a webinar, conference call, video presentation, however you build your business, understand that you have one goal when you pick up that phone. That goal is to simply set the appointment. That's it. If you allow anything beyond that to happen, you're going to lose your opportunity. Let me explain what I mean. If you pick up that phone and all of a sudden, when you're calling and you're asking questions, when you are talking to people, you're in control, okay? The minute your prospect starts asking you questions, you've lost control. Now, you can gain control back, and the way you gain control back is to ask questions. So if somebody goes, "Well, what is it? Just tell me what it is before I say yes or before I commit." Just ask a question. So maybe I would say to them, "Look, we're friends for a long time. It's going to take me a half an hour to explain everything, maybe 45 minutes. I can't do it right now. But let me ask you, we've known each other a long time, right? Have I ever steered you wrong?" "Well, no." "So great. Trust me. I'll see you at 7. We'll spend 45 minutes to an hour. I'll answer all your questions." Or so it's visual. You need to see it through your own eyes. Okay? So let me give you a third example of a phone script that you could use. And this is sort of maybe for your second tier prospect. This is not like your best friend, but a good friend. Okay? And it might be something like this. And by the way, again, you want to give yourself an escape clause, an out. Remember, your objective, set the appointment, and get out. Get off that phone. Boom. You've accomplished your goal. Don't talk past the close, right? Don't talk past the close. So, what do? I might, in my situation, I've got kids, so maybe one of the things I'll say is, hey Bob, how's it going? Listen, my kids are upstairs. They're putting on their shoes and jackets. They're getting ready to go out. They're just about to load up the minivan. But I was thinking I wanted to call you about something. And I thought if I waited till we got home, it might be too late, or I might miss you. But you know what? I just started a new business, and I wanted to expose my closest friends to what I'm doing. And so I would love to invite you over to be part of that group. By the way, you can't buy any products from me. That's not what we do. I just want my best friends to know what I'm up to. I'm having some folks over for coffee and dessert around 7:30. In fact, people will start coming around 7, but I'm going to start explaining everything around 7:30, and it will take me about 45 minutes, maybe an hour if there's questions. And I tell you that so we can start on time, so we can get everybody home on time, especially if you have babysitters, etc. Can I count on you to come support me on this, Bob? Great. I'll see you on Tuesday at 7. Have a good day. Boom. Hang up the phone. Now, Bob says, what's it all about? What are you doing? Bob, that's what we're going to talk about over dessert and coffee on Tuesday. I can't possibly do this now. I've got the kids. They want to go out. I promised I'd take them somewhere. Listen, it's going to be a great night. I know you're going to have a good time. And most importantly, I really appreciate the fact that you're going to support me on this. Little guilt goes a long way, okay? So again, set the appointment, push it away. No mini presentations. Because I'm telling you now, the kiss of death in this particular industry is when your friends take control and they start asking you questions. Well, just can't you tell me a little bit? What's the name? What are you doing? What kind of products? Look, we're going to go over all that when I see you. I just want to know, can I count on you to come support me on this? I'd love to have you be part of this. It's going to be a great night. Talk with a lot of energy. Be excited. All right? Now, next thing you do is on Monday night, I call everybody up. Bob, how's it going? Listen, I just want to tell you I'm really excited to see you on Tuesday. We want to remind you that folks are going to be coming by 7:15. We're going to start at 7:30 sharp out of respect for folks who need to get back home. Really looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a great night. Talk to you later. Bye. Don't get suckered into the 2-minute mini presentation. If he asks you questions again, Bob, come on. We went through this the other day. Listen, I promise you're going to have a good time. It's very visual, and you need to see it through your own eyes. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Listen, I got to go take care of something. The kids are calling me. All right? Boom. Hang up the phone. Tuesday, call Bob again. See, people get busy. A lot of times, if you've ever experienced a no-show, meaning somebody didn't come to your appointment or meet you for a one-on-one or a presentation or a webinar or a conference call, it's not because they meant to just ignore you or they weren't interested. It's that they got busy doing something else, and you were not the highest priority on their mind. They forgot. We all get busy, okay? And doesn't mean we're bad people or they're bad people. But let's try to eliminate the no-shows. So how do we do that? One of the things that I would suggest you do is on Tuesday again, before the presentation that evening, sometime during the day, call their home number. Oh, by the way, here's one other thing. Make sure when you're setting appointments, you get everybody's home number and their cell phone. This way, if they're not there at 7 o'clock, you could call them up and just say, hey, people are starting to file in. Just want to make sure we save enough dessert for you. I'll see you in a few minutes. Something like that. And all of a sudden, they're like, at the driving range hitting golf balls, and they go, oh, I forgot. Right? But the other thing you want to do is on that afternoon, call their home number. And leave a little message that's something innocuous. Say something like, Bob, I was just thinking, I'm pretty sure I told you, but make sure tonight when you're at dinner, don't eat dessert, okay? Because I'm serving some dessert and some coffee, and so you want to leave some room. We're going to have something real good. All right? Now, obviously, I'm not really calling to remind Bob or to tell Bob whether it's okay for him to eat dessert or not at his house. I'm just leaving any kind of message so that when he gets home from a busy day at work and I am not on his mind, and he forgot, not on purpose, just forgot, that he goes to the phone, sees a message blinking on the phone, and all of a sudden he picks up the phone, checks his messages, and there's me. And he goes, oh my gosh, thank goodness he called. And now he comes to your meeting. Anyway, I hope that any of these three or all three of these techniques and these scripts will be helpful to you in building your business. And I appreciate you allowing me to come into your home today. Thanks, and have a great day.